Good day. Today we're going to conduct an interview to John Patrocenio about his learning experiences.
So hi, good morning. My name is John Patrocenio and I'm already 21 years old from Magasundawen, Negros Oriental. So I graduated elementary at Antonio B. Alejado Memorial High School at the same barangay. Then when I came to high school, I also graduated at the same school. And when I came to senior high school, I graduated at Metro Dumaguete College, and currently I'm studying at Negros Oriental State University as a first year student of BSED. BSED. That's it.
Okay, so I have 7 questions for you. The first one is, can you describe your learning environment during your classes?
During our discussion and during our every discussion, most of the time our teachers is going to bring his laptop or either her flash drive, and he is using some PowerPoint presentation in order us to learn more and to achieve better learnings.
Okay, thank you for that, John. Next is, can you give me some teaching methods that your teacher uses during your classes?
So most of the time, our teachers ask before he start the proper lesson, he reviews some of the she reviews some of the topics that we have tackled or we have discussed the other period, and then during our proper discussion, he would ask some students regarding the topic if he or she had a knowledge or idea about that topic.
Okay, so does your teacher uses technology during your classes?
Yes, indeed, our teacher uses some technologies like laptop and projector, and since our classroom is equipped with smart TVs, oftentimes he uses that TV in order for us to watch on the TV regarding his discussion, and most of the time he uses PowerPoint presentation through the smart TV.
Okay. Okay, so can you give me ways on how your teacher makes sure that the learning was achieved?
Every end of the class or before the class ends, our teacher examines us. It examines us by giving us some activities before the lesson or before the end of the time, because most of the time he gives us the activity, like he would throw some questions to us to check or to evaluate if we really indeed understand the lesson she or he had discussed.
So, how does your teacher assess your learning?
So our teacher assess our learning in a way that he would give us assignments, and most of the time he give us activity like group activity that wherein each of us engage in contributing various ideas or various ideas that we have learned from her discussion.
Okay, so what are some activities your teacher allow you to do?
So our activity that we have experienced in the class during during his time in our period, he allow us to be in a group, or sometimes he assign us some activities or like reportings and role play if it needed to do so. Then oftentimes we have an expo about our assigned topic. Yes.
Okay, so what can you say about the learning days of yesteryears and in 21st generation?
So if I recall on yesterday's or strategy or teaching method in teaching, so we can say that sa una is traditional siya nga way of teaching, wherein ang teacher mo focus ba sige siya nga istorya, sige siya nga istorya sa mga students, then ang mga students is always lang naminaw sa iya. But karon today, wherein makita na to nga ang not just the teachers ang bida sa classroom, but also the students, wherein we most of the time they call it a student-centered classroom. So makita nato nga mga students is na interaction between the teachers and students. So na dili so na maka-create siya og critical thinking tungod sa interaction or sa mga questions na githrow sa teacher sa mga students.
So, thank you to you, John Patrocenio, for giving me time to interview you and to ask some questions which were related to your studies. And have a good day.
First question. Did your teacher allow you to clean the classroom before she or he going to start the class?
Yes, we are told to clean before the flag ceremony. We are cleaning our classrooms, like sweeping, scrubbing, and watering the plants.
So, next question. Do you have a proper classroom during your time?
Yes, we are so blessed to have proper classroom in my
So,
time.
and then, in your generation, what type of resources that you are using? Like, did you use books or any gadgets?
No gadgets, books only. In our time, in my time, internet. This, we
Doesn't
don't have.
exist?
Yeah, doesn't exist. We don't have internet.
And,
No cell phones.
and then next question. In teaching the lesson, what are the strategies that your teacher used?
Our teacher in my time would always use instructional materials like chart, flashcards, and the teacher even told us to bring pebbles in counting.
Oh,
for
wow,
counting.
nice. And then, how many hours did your teacher spend in school?
Normally, 1 hour per subject. The teacher will spend every day.
Okay, so 8 subjects, so 8 hours every day. So, next question, how your teacher evaluate your knowledge? Or
Like at the end of the period, some teachers will give us quiz, and then some also at the end of the per week, like Friday.
every Friday you're going to have quizzes. So then the last question, how your teacher assess your learning?
My teacher assess us by those who are slow in learning, slow learner. She or he would assign someone who are fast learner to teach, and then at the end of the class, the teacher would give remedial or some weekends.
Okay.
Those who are slow learner will come to school.